깊이 감미로운 kisses 그 안에 영원히 넘쳐버릴 만큼 나를 채워줘. 너를 위한 마음이 계속되도록 파도치던 넌 휩쓸어 간 날 내일을 떠올리기엔 아쉬우니까 집중해줘 all day. 너 하나면 okay. 벗어날 수 없어. 너 We color like peaches soft하게 감싸 나를 감싸는 너 입안 가득 번진 sweetness 가득히 번진 sweetness. It's good to be the bad guy. It's good to be the bad guy. 너무 달콤한 기분. Baby close your eyes. 그저 느껴봐. 내가 너무 나빠서 네 맘을 전부 빼앗고 싶어져. Don't you worry. 어느새 네가 내 세상을 가진 걸. You make me feel so. 숨을 내쉬고 better like. 경계를 넘어서 like. 내 품에 널 안을 like. 다른 생각은 하지마. I said Son of a flower, carries this yours. 네 곁에서 맴도는 jasmine is kind of familiar. 너도 이게 잘못일지 궁금해. 내가 너무 나빠서 네 맘을 전부 빼앗고 싶어져. Don't you worry. 아마도 네가 이 세상을 전부 가지는 일이 될 테니까 출라이. 숨을 내쉬고 better like. 경계를 넘어서 like. 내 품에 널 안을 like. 다른 생각은 하지마. I said 그들의 질투가 네 몸을 떨게 만들어. 내 자켓 바닥 걸쳐 입어 my shorty. That's not your. 그냥 내게 안겨. 원하면 날 망가져. 숨을 내쉬고 better like. 경계를 넘어서 like. 내 품에 널 안을 like. 다른 생각은 하지마. I said 입이 취해 잊혀버려도 그래줘서 뭐 내게 무슨 짓을 한 거야. 너의 모습만은 그리워. 숨을 내쉬고 better like. 경계를 넘어서 like. 내 품에 널 안을 like. 다른 생각은 하지마. 다른 세상을 가지. I said 네 안에 깊이 감춰진 아주 은은하게 비친 감미로운 너의 그 향기 풀어내고도 close off. 지독히 좋은 feeling. Baby I can breathe in. 시선마저 freeze on. 난 모든 게 멈춘 채로 한 걸음 가까이 가. 너와 나 아주 천천히 조금씩 좁혀져가 우리 사이. I want nothing on me but you. about you. 다가오는 날 걸음이 나를 향한 내 손길이 그 끝을 따라 흩어진 내 향기 내게 번져 일정한 내 리듬 따라 불어오는 달콤한 그 breeze 난 나조차 나와 뒤섞여 몸을 휘감아와 이 순간 너로 가득히 닿을 듯 날 스치는 짧은 사이 I want nothing on me but you I want nothing on me but you 너에게 이끌려가 다급한 내 손끝이 스치는 널 뒤돌아 잡을 사이 I want nothing on me but you I want nothing on me but you I want nothing on me but you
Hi everybody! I think there are at least a few of you here, so welcome. Sorry my room's a little bit dim. I tried to make it as bright as possible. I have these little bit lights here. I'm going to try plugging in my AirPods, and I think that I can get it so that you can hear the music. And if at any point myself or the music is too loud, please let me know. But we're going to try this. Oh, it's connected to my phone instead of my thing. Hang on. Let me connect Bluetooth. Sorry, I didn't have them plugged in previously because I was trying to play the sound. Should be playing here. Okay. If I am back here, oh, what does this say? Okay. If I am back here, can you hear me okay? Just let me know. Okay, hang on. No, it's still not connecting. Maybe if I just turn off my phone for now, it'll reconnect to my computer. Connect. Sorry about this. Technical difficulty. Haven't streamed in a while. No, you're supposed to be connected. Connect. I tested this before and it was working. Okay, it says it's connected. Okay, let me try sound. Input AirPods, output speakers, and now when I'm back here, you can still hear me well. Hopefully I'm not too loud. Please let me know if I'm too loud in your out of your speakers. And I want to keep this up so that I can see the chat. I have the chat over there on my phone, so hopefully I can see that. All right, anyways, hi, I'm Mindy. Today, as you can see over here, we're going to be learning Peaches by Kai. We'll do a quick warm-up, and you can use that. I'll play some music during the warm-up, and you can use that as a test to tell me if I'm being too loud or not loud enough. I am mirrored, so this is my right hand, so you don't have to worry about trying to flip anything on your screen. It should just be a direct follow along here. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the warm-up. Play some music, and hopefully you can hear the music as well as me. We'll see. I like to play the song that we're learning, so I'm going to be playing that during the warm-up. Okay. All right. Whew. Roll our shoulders back and do little bends in our knees. Oh, wait, I think I think this music is slow. That's at 75%. There we go. Suddenly much faster. All right, here we go. Side to side and over. And then we're gonna flat back. You should feel a stretch along the back of your right leg here. And then drop down. Might need to turn up the music a little bit so y'all can still hear it over me. I feel like I'm much louder than the music probably. Come up and then go to the other side. And over to the left. One thing I should note is that my left knee has not been great recently, so I'm wearing a knee brace, and I might not be able to go all out on some of the moves today because of that. Go center and grab your elbows, not side to side. But yeah, I'll try to explain if I'm not hitting things hard enough. Hopefully you'll still see what it's supposed to look like. And then tap on either side of your feet. And I tried to pick a song that wasn't too hard on my knee. Okay, walk your feet together, and then you're gonna alternate bending your knees. Not do this super much today. And bend both knees and roll up slow. Do some arm stretches. Okay, let me try turning up the music because somebody said they can't hear it at all. It might be because, so the way it's working right now, the music is coming out of my computer and then it'll feed back through the headphones. So if you can't hear it, it might be if I'm too far away. I might have to just unplug the headphones for parts of this. We'll see how it goes. Can you hear the music right now? Or are the AirPods too, what's the word? They're like sound isolating, yeah. And do a few more stretches of the arms and the neck. Okay, the music has stopped playing, so you won't be able to tell me now. Yeah. So I'm pulling down on my hand here just to stretch out my forearm. And go the opposite way. Okay, the music's very faint. I might just have to try it without my AirPods and just have to be really loud. I'll do that. I'll unplug my AirPods in a minute. But we can at least go through the first part of the audio without it. Let's just do a few neck stretches. So I'm going to go right to left. And then down and up. And then we're going to roll out the neck. And reverse. Okay. All right, hopefully you feel a little bit warmer. One other thing you could do is some jumping jacks or some hip openers like this. None of the moves today are like super intense. The reason that this class is labeled advanced is really the timing, especially the beginning and some throughout the rest of the dance. There's just lots of little tricky timings where he's like hitting da 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 da, like and beats and full beats. And so that's what makes the dance overall really tricky. I'll try to break it down as much as I can. We'll do it with slow music. Anytime, if you have any questions at any point, I know we're not in class like usual, so if you have any questions, please leave it in the chat. I'll try to keep an eye on that as we go. And if at any point you need me to go back over something or like do something with the music again, please let me know. But otherwise, I'm just gonna keep moving forward until I see that. Also, there is a slight delay between me and the chat usually, so if I take a while to respond, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna tilt this just a little bit more so you can see more of my feet because there is a lot of footwork in this dance. And then let's get started. So, I might have to plug in that fan a little bit. We're going to start a little bit before the first chorus. So we're learning the first chorus today, and we're starting a little bit before it. Your hands are going to come up overhead, and they're going to swipe down and open to the side. So you're making a little X with your hands. And your right foot is in front to start with, and then when you swipe, you step back so that your right foot's in back. And at the same time, you're going to look down. And then on 8, you're going to look up. So this is before the first chorus. You're going to go 6 and 7, and then you look up on 8. Yeah? So the words for this are pretty girl, you're like. So you look up on your like. And then you're going to hit 1 here. So your left arm here is bent at an angle. If you can see my arm, it's like this in front of you. You're stepping with that right foot, and you're putting that right hand up here. And then you're going to step behind you with the right foot and hitting here. And that's 1 and 2. Yeah? You're picking your peaches, because this is literally, he says peaches, but you're very aggressively picking your peaches. You're going to go pa, pa, pa. It helps. So you're going to hit this really hard. Then you take a small step with your left foot and then hit back with the right foot. So that's going to be a sharp move there. And then from here, you're going to step left, right. And the right hand is going to swing overhead, and the left foot's going to follow it here around, and then you're going to hit here. You're not actually hitting your foot, it's just a pa down here. Okay, let me go over that one more time. So you're going to hit 1 and 2. Sorry, my left knee is giving me a little trouble with move. 1 and 2, and then you're going to step left, right, around, hit. Yeah. This is like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 is around. And I think this is on the and of 5. It's not on 5, it's on the and of 5. So from the beginning, you're going to go, pretty girl, you're like 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. So that comes up on the 4 and there. And then there's 2 times that he does this. I'm trying to remember what comes next. Sorry about that. It's been so long. I took a break from teaching in December and I'm a little out of it. Sorry. Da 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 da. I think I'm blanking on something. Let me watch it really fast. The other thing that makes this song really tricky. No, that was what it is. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was getting the footwork right there. So you hit this up, and then you're going to do a little hop step. Yeah? So swing, hit, da, da. So you end up with this right out in front. Yeah? Let me see if there's any questions. Okay, no questions so far. I guess I haven't done that much for there to be questions. All right. So you're hitting 4 and 5 and 6. And then you're going to step back on the right foot, and your hands are going to swish, hit. Yeah? Get a little closer. Your hands are like closing here and then opening as you step out here. And their hips are like a little bit popped here. What it really is you're keeping that weight in your left foot because you're about to step forward on the right foot. So just keep that in mind. So this is 7, 8. No, sorry, that might be, let's try 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be right. But yeah. Let's go over that one more time from the beginning, and then we'll do slow music. Actually, do 50% at first, just so I can see, because this 1/8 count at the beginning has like the trickiest timing, I think. I want to make sure I have those counts right. But the moves themselves, you're going to go up, cross, look down, look up, And you're hitting step and step, step left, right, around, hit, da, da, sweep, hit. Remember to keep that weight in your left foot when you come open. Hopefully I didn't go over that too fast, but let's try it slow with music. Try to count us into it. Oh, wait. I forgot you can't hear the music. I almost forgot. And hopefully you'll be able to hear the music and still hopefully hear me over the music. We'll see how this goes. Let me know. I'm going to be back there in a minute, so let me know if I'm not loud enough over the music, or if you can't hear the music still, please let me know. Should be able to hear it better this time. Yeah? So that one more time while we're waiting for feedback. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6. You're gonna do that step on 6, 7, 8. So that one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Also, this move is on soft kage, whatever you're saying there. Soft kage. So just remember you're crossing your hands on the word soft. Let's try it at 75%. Hopefully you can still hear the music. If you cannot, I'm going to switch it so that it's playing from somewhere else where you can hear it, but please let me know. Did a step there that hurt my knee. Hopefully that turns out okay. I'll just remember to ice it after this. It's faster, right? And there's one other thing that makes this song advance is how fast it is. We're gonna do it one more time, a couple more times, 75. Then I'll give you a little bit more before we move to 100. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. I have not danced in a while. I feel so slow. Sorry, hopefully my lights is not working. Try this one. It's motion activated, so we'll see if that works. Music sounds good. I can't really hear you if you're speaking with the music playing. Okay, I will try to count louder because I'm so far back there, but hopefully if I count louder you can hear me. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Maybe a little bit better. Okay, we'll do it one more time, 75, and then I'm going to give you a little bit more. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. So, I'm going to plug in my AirPods for this next bit. Hopefully you can hear me better when I'm back there. See if it still connects. I don't know. So this next part has the weirdest timing, I think. But you just did 7, 8. Now you're going to step forward onto the right foot over here, and your hand is going to come to right here on your inner forearm, and it's going to travel up it. Yeah, just like you're caressing your forearm. I don't know why. But so after you do 7, 8, you're coming here and doing that. At the same time, I don't know if you can see my butt here, you're turning your right butt cheek and your heels out as you're caressing your arm, yeah? So it's soft, ane, kanje, ka, yeah? there's this weird beat that happens as you come out of that. So you're doing this, and you step back on the right foot, and then you hit like in, out. Yeah. Cha. So your hands, like, it's like a reverb. You're hitting to the right, but then it comes out to the left, and you step further to go with your left foot, and then you're gonna brush your shoulder twice, and your heels are gonna go right, right at the same time. Yeah? Very disjointed choreography in my opinion, but it looks cool when you do it right. But yeah, so we just did 7, 8. You're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. So this is the move that's similar to the first 8 count, except this time both arms are straight. And you're gonna go both arms around. Instead of having the left arm bent like the first 8 count, both arms gonna go straight this time. Yeah? So after you hit brush, brush, you do a small step out on the right foot, both arms go straight out, and they come around with the same. Oh, I don't know if you could hear me. I just realized my AirPods only just connected, I think, to my computer, because the little microphone thing is getting better. Okay, I'm going over that one more time. So you did 7, 8. You're gonna brush 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. So the brushes are on and beats again, which is really weird. And there's no beat in the music, like there's no musical cue for these brushes. They're really random. There's just 2 little brushes on the and beats, but the second one, you really like, it almost like goes straight out into that. So be ready for that. So you're gonna go 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and. So the 8 and is a little stepping, and you're stepping with your heel to the side and to the front. Okay, a lot going on that 8 count. This is why this one was this dance was labeled advanced. But yeah, I'll go over that one more time, try to do counts, and then we're going to connect it with the first part. So from here, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and. So you have, this is like a little bit slow, ta-ta. I guess it's a similar beat to the first 8 count. So for the first 8 count, remember we went and 8, 1, 2, and a 3. No, because it's still different. Anyways, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and. And I'm sorry I don't have a lot of musical cues for that second 8 count. It's just to like, there's a few beats like this one that you hit that you can really hear. Kanjik. But this isn't really to anything. I don't really know. I think there are beats for these 2 steps. Let's keep that in mind. But yeah, okay. Let's try 75%. Hey, one of my lights came back on. Actually, let's do 50% one more time once, just so you can get into that second 8 count, because I know it's a weird one. Oh wait, gotta take off my AirPods. I might just keep them off the whole time because it's the connectedness of the AirPods is a little bit disjointed. Okay, let's try this. Hopefully you can hear it all. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's okay at that speed, right? One thing, this beat is on 3. I thought it was on the and of 3. This is 3, 4, and. So you have like a full count to do that. 3 and 4 and. Yeah. Okay. So much weird counts in this dance. All right, let's try 75 and see how it goes.
날도 따로 함께해
5, 6, 5, 6,
Pretty girl you like peaches 소ft하게 감싸
3, 4, and 5,
이 맘 가득한 네 sweetness
I still feel like I'm rushing a little bit. Let's do that a couple more times.
날도 따로 함께해
5,
Pretty girl you like peaches
4, and 5,
소ft하게 감싸
3, 4, and 5,
이 맘 가득한 네 sweetness Feels good
make sure
sweetness
here.
이 맘 가득
I see what I did wrong. There's one thing I messed up, sorry.
이 맘 가득
Okay, one thing that's slightly different. So after the 2 brushes here, instead of stepping out with that right foot, you're actually gonna step forward, hit with the left foot, and then you step back as it goes around, yeah? Sorry about that, I was like, watch, I was like, there's something off. So you're brushing, hit, you step forward, step back as it goes around, then you step back. And I think that's gonna make these 2 steps way easier, as opposed to doing the rond de jambe that you're doing in the first one. So yeah, so after 4 and 5 and step forward, 6, 7, 8, and okay. Da-da-da. Cool, yeah. All right, let's do it one more time, 75, to get that one move in, and then we're gonna try 100 and see how it goes. And then after that, we're gonna get raw water.
날도 따로 함께해
6, 5,
Pretty girl you like
1,
peaches
2, 4, and 5, 6,
소ft하게 감싸
3, 4, and 5, and
이 맘 가득한 네 sweetness
okay, are you ready for 100? Let's do it. And then after 100, we can have water. Oh, so, I mean, you're at home. You can have water whenever you want, I suppose. All right, let me go back up, but just a little bit more. It's gonna feel fast.
날도 따로 함께해
And 5, 6,
girl you
7, 8,
like
1, 2,
peaches
4, and 5,
소ft하게 감싸
3, 4, and 5, and 6,
이 맘
7,
가득한 네 sweetness Feels good to
I
be
feel like
back
the song is like deceptive because it's so smooth. It's so fast. The hits are just so fast. All right, I'm gonna grab some water and then we're gonna do that a couple more times. We do have, it's a good flow though, because the beginning of this dance is really hard and then it slowly gets easier throughout the rest of the chorus. So these first 2 I think are the hardest, and then it gets easier after this. So we should be okay on time. Okay. All right. Let's do this 2 more times.
날도 따로 함께해
5, 6, 5,
Pretty girl you like peaches
4, hit 5, 6,
소ft하게 감싸
3, 4, and 5,
이 맘 가득한 네 sweetness Feels good to
I'm barely getting that with the counts. Whew. Yes, and I will say, someone asked, why is it so fast but so elegant? You'll feel like you're rushing right now, but I think if you do this over the course of a couple days and let it sit in your body longer and like practice it, it won't feel like you're rushing. You'll like really be able to hit those without feeling like you're rushing. It just feels fast because it is, but once it's in your body more, I think it makes it easier to get the little timings. But yeah, let's do that again.
날도 따로 함께해
6, 5,
Pretty girl you like peaches
6, 5,
소ft하게 감싸
4, and 5, and
이 맘
7,
가득한 네
7, 7.
sweetness Feels good to be back
Okay, let's do that one more time, and then we're gonna give you a little bit more. This part is messing with my knee a little bit, so I only think I can do it one more time.
널 따로 함께
5, 6, 5,
Pretty girl you like 빛을
4,
soft하게 감싸 이밤 가득 번져 sweetness Feels good to be
Okay. Alright, so this next part, let me go over there. Okay. This next part is going step, step, right? You're actually gonna step out with that right leg again. The hands are gonna go out, and you're gonna do like a pelvic thrust in. This is this 8 count in particular. Your left knee is gonna be more bent than I can make my left knee right now. You wanna get pretty low, not like super low with this, but like low enough that you're in like a slight lunge so that you can really have space to do that. I can't do that right now, but try to get a little bit lower than I'm going when you're doing it. So yeah, so you're doing this pull-in move, and you have 2 counts for it. It's kind of the same timing as this one. 1, 2, and then on 3, you're gonna hit back out. Particularly, this left hand is gonna go pretty high. The right hand's just kind of chilling about 90 degrees out, and then you're gonna pull it in again. With both of these pull-ins, so the one here and this one, you wanna do some like a little bit of upper body, like body roll if you can. It's the advanced part. It's what like adds to the move, because if you're just like pulling straight, it looks kind of boring, right? You wanna like, when you hit, you're like tilted a little bit, and then you pull in, and when you like do that body roll, that's what makes it the Kai sexy body roll, right? That's why he has those abs. It's from doing all these body rolls. So yeah, so with both the first move here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you have 2 counts for each of the pulls. And yeah, make sure you're doing that. I always forget the next part unless the music's playing, because it's the feels good to be the bad guy part. When you just did like this, and then what happens next is kind of random. You're gonna have, your hands are gonna come to your chest and travel down, which is fine. The weird part is that your feet are gonna go step, 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 step while you're doing this bit, which is a little weird. But so yeah, so after you hit here and then pull in, you're gonna go feels good. So right, left, just like little, I don't know, not even like a pony, they're like little baby steps as you're running your hands down from your chest to your stomach. Feels good. To be, which way is gonna go? I think it's here. Bad guy, yeah. So it's feels good to be the bad guy. And bad guy is on 1, 2. So you sit here on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Or sorry, 8 and. Let me get exactly what this steps are, because I feel like he does the same thing twice, and I want to make sure I'm doing it right. Okay, yeah, this is this one. So it's feels good to, tie my shoe. 1 minute, sorry. Feels good to be, sorry. So you're gonna step out, your hands are like together like this, and then you pull in, bad guy. When you're doing bad guy, Kai doesn't do this as much, but his backup dancers do. You like your back foot here, your right foot is gonna step down on the heel, and you're gonna flex on bad guy. Yeah? So that whole 8 count, actually more than 8 count. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Yeah? Make sure there's no questions. Okay, cool. So yeah, so connecting that in, where do we just end? So disjointed. Okay, hang on. Here, right. So you step 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Again, remember to try to get lower on that one than I am. I just can't, I can't get lower right now, but please try to add that in and don't follow me. All right, I think we can do this one at 75. I don't think we need to go back down to 50. So we're gonna go back to the top and go do this at 75, adding on this 8 count. 5, 6, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not too bad? I don't think this 8 count's too bad because you have more musical cues in this one than you do in the previous ones. Also, I should try it. I'm going to count a little bit less on the first 2 8 counts this time. So you can try to hear for what the musical cues are. But I'll count this last 8 count. But the musical cues on this 8 count are pretty good. One more time. 5, I'm going to give you, let's do that one more time, and then I'm going to give you a little bit more before we go back to 100. Going on 100 tires me out, y'all. So yeah, let's go back a little, let's go do this one more time at 75, and then we finish off this 8 count before we do 100. 5, 6, 5, 7, 8. Okay, so finishing off this 8 count, after you did bad guy, I'm trying to make bad guy as sharp as possible. He's really like flexing here, so like try to actually flex your bicep muscles, bad guy, and then you're gonna hit here and here. So from bad guy, this stylization is what makes this really tricky. You're gonna come out and like slow, and then you're gonna hit, slow, hit, yeah? And you could just do this and it wouldn't be too bad, but it's really like the stylization of the hits that are gonna make it look really cool. So you hit here, here, and you come out of that and then hit, hit, yeah? So you're like drifting out and then you hit it, drift, hit, yeah? And then on the 2 hits, so you did bad guy, you're gonna slowly lean forward here. You hit at like almost 90 and your right knee is gonna pop sharply, and then you're drifting, and then you switch. So your left knee is popped sharply when you come back down here. Yeah, so on bad guy, hit, hit. I'm losing my sharpness. Make sure that when you do bad guy, so that second one, you leave it down, leave the heel down, sorry, so that you can pop it back up here and then switch here. Yeah, so you should end up in this sort of leaned over gorilla position. Now from here, it's a little fun. Your upper body needs to stay as still as possible. Your heels are gonna come out, and then you're gonna step back and they're come in. So if you look at my heels here, they're coming out, the heels of my feet are coming out, and you step back with the left foot as the right heel comes and takes the place of where your left heel used to be, yeah? It's gonna be ta-ta. Yeah, and it looks really cool if you keep your upper body as still as possible while you do this. Ta-ta. Yeah, and it's pretty fast. This is on 1, 2, and 4, and 5, and 6, on and 7. So this comes out on and then back on 6. Yeah, and then and 7, you're just gonna hit and 7, and So it's kind of weird. You're in this like ta-ta, and then it's very sharply ta-ta. And then you're gonna come out, so it's 8 and 8 and, that's what it is. So, because you did, and 6 and 7 and 8 and. So you're opening your hands back up so you can prep for the next 8 count, which is like the cool 8 count that's really like slow and chill. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. So from bad guy one more time, you're gonna do bad guy, hit, hit, step, stitch, hit, 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 open. Yeah? That counts one time. So just so you remember, we're coming in from here, hit, here. Oh, I'm blanking. Feels good. That's what I always blank there. So you hit 3, 4, 5, feels good to be the bad guy. Hit, 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 tap, 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 tap. Okay. Hopefully no questions up to there. And we're halfway through, yeah. So we're gonna try that at 75 a couple times, and then we'll speed it up to 100. Da-da.
날 미소 짓게 만들어 날 더 끌어안게 해
6, 5, 6,
Pretty girl you like bitches
hit, step,
소프트하게 감싸
hit, and hit,
이밤 가득 번져 sweetness Feels good to be a bad guy
hit, hit, and hit,
너무 다
like I said, it's those like drawn out bits that's like this bit, ha, ta, and then there's the last part that's just like ta, 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 ta. That's really fast, right? So let's do that a couple more times. Oh, I'm gonna grab a little water first. Yeah, let's do it again.
날 미소 짓게 만들어 날 더 끌어안게 해
6, 5, 6,
Pretty girl you like bitches
4, hit,
소프트하게 감싸
and hit,
이밤 가득 번져 sweetness
3,
Feels good to be a bad guy
hit, 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 hit,
너무
and this is at 75%, y'all. Okay, one more time 75, and then we're gonna try 100. I hope we're ready for that fast bit at the end.
날 미소 짓게 만들어 날 더 끌어안게 해
6, 5,
Pretty girl you like bitches
hit,
소프트하게 감싸
hit, step,
이밤 가득 번져 sweetness Feels good to be a bad guy
hit, hit,
너무
Alright.
다
let's try 100. Let's do it.
날 더 끌어안게 해
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8,
소프트하게 감싸
3, 4 and 5 and
이밤
7.
가득 번져 sweetness
Hit,
Feels good to be a bad guy
hit, hit.
둘이 헤매는 일
Sorry,
너무
last at the end. My knee is really messing with me a little bit. This one part, like, it's really hard on my knee. All right, let's try that again.
날 더 끌어안게 해
5,
Pretty
6,
girl you
7,
like
8, hit.
bitches 소프트하게 감싸 이밤 가득 번져 sweetness Feels good to be a bad guy
Hit, 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 out.
너무 달콤한
It's so fast. All right, breathe for a minute and we'll do it again. Fortunately, it's like really slow, the next 4 8 counts. Whew.
널 따로 안게
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And
soft하게 감싸
hit.
이맘 가득 번진 sweetness Feels good to be the bad guy 너무 달콤한
Okay, let's just do that last 8 count. So after these things, like 2 times before we move on.
Feels good to be the bad guy
Yeah, so from the feels good part, that part.
이맘 가득 번진 sweetness Feels good to be the bad guy
Hit, and yeah.
너무 달콤
Just wanted to get that into us. I'm gonna go back a little bit more this time. One thing I didn't say, this first one is on sweetness, if that helps. Sweetness, hit, and there's a pretty clear hit on that. And then feels good. Yeah.
soft하게 감싸 이맘 가득 번진 sweetness Feels good to be the bad guy 너무 달콤한
Hopefully we're good up to that point. I know you can do the next little bit. It's not too bad. Move this just a little bit over. There we go. Okay, so we just ended. Feels good to be the bad guy. Ta 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 ta. Step out here. So from here, you're gonna. Let me give you just the feet first, because they're easy. You're just gonna be lifting. It's very slowly. Every 2 counts, you're gonna lift it. What's weird is that it's on the odd beats. So you're gonna lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's a little weird. I think you do 3 lifts on each leg. While you're doing that, so you're out, your hands, let me get close so you can see my hands for this. You're gonna pull in really sharply, and it's like a hit, and then you're like slowly bring them closer. Hit, circle, da, 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 da. Yeah, okay, so you come in, and then you cross so the right hand is behind it. Then you're gonna keep the left hand really still as the right hand comes around and hits on top. And then you're gonna unwind it, and then as it comes back around, you're gonna lift your right hand through to your face, which is gonna look to the left, and then you're gonna push it to the right. Yeah? So there's very clear contractions that make this part really difficult, but that's the general move. You're gonna come in, cross your hands, right hand is gonna go over on top, and then you unwind, like if you're doing this thing, if you've done that, you're gonna unwind slowly, except the left hand's gonna stay in front and the right hand's gonna come to your face and push it over, yeah? So the contractions bit, you're gonna come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7. You should be here on 7, 8, 1. Yeah, it's a little weird. Okay, so you're like moving the whole time, but you hit each pose in like a harder fashion, yeah? So you're gonna pa, da, 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 da. This last part's the weirdest one because you don't get to like unwind slowly. It's pretty fast, but you don't make it look fast. It's like da 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 da. Yeah, but that's the general pose. Let's do it one more time. And you're gonna come in on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And when you lift up on 1 again, you're looking up at your right hand. You're gonna pick a peach. This is the peach picking part of the choreography, the slower peach picking, not as fast as the beginning. And that's when you drop your left hand. So your left hand is like here up the whole time, and then when you reach on 1, and the next 8 count is when the left hand drops down. So all this time you're doing this with your hands, your feet are still lifting up slowly, yeah? So we just did 7, and 8, and you're gonna prep out with your hands, and then contract on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Then this last part's easy, 2, 3. Yeah? So after you pull with that one, you're gonna drop that hand down, you're gonna pick another peach from the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So we're back to those fast beats after that. So we had like our little slow down section, and then we're gonna get a little bit fast for just a moment. Yeah? So one more time, that whole section. We just did, feels good to be the bad guy, hit, hit, tap, 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 and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna come 5, 6, which is another part that I can't get low enough for. But it's a very hits out, and it's a very hit section there. I haven't seen any questions. Hopefully there haven't been any. Hopefully you're like, I'm great. This is all makes sense. I still see some viewers, but I see no more questions. So hopefully the chat isn't just like behind or something. But okay. I don't think we need to do this part slow. So let's just do this section up to speed a couple times. So we'll start from sweetness one more time. So we're gonna do feels good to be the bad guy. Sorry. Feels good to be the bad guy. I keep like forgetting this move on to be. But yeah, don't forget that. Okay, just do this card a couple times.
Feels good to be the bad guy. 너무 달콤한 기분. Baby, close your eyes.
Okay, it's on and 6, the next part. One more time. Oh, someone said it's just so hard. We're just concentrating. Yeah, I mean, this will be here so you can come back and reference it. You can practice it on your own. You have the full breakdown. Hopefully it's not too blurry. I tried to add lights. But yeah, let's do this a couple more times, this section. Or let's do the section one more time, and then I'm going to teach you the very end.
Feels good to be the bad guy. 너무 달콤한 기분. Baby, close your eyes.
The good news is we're like really close to done, and the next part's not too bad. Hopefully this part's not too bad. I know like remembering what comes next with the hands is a little tricky, but I think once you get it down, it's not too hard. And I guess getting the stylizing down, I don't know if I'm doing it all the way right either. I'm trying though. Okay, let me just give you the last part. We have like 5-10 minutes left. So we just ended 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're gonna hold 5, and you're gonna hit and 6. And this is like hit, hit very fast. The hands are coming out here. Tap, tap, and you're flexing the same way you did on the bad guy bit. I think they're technically bending their knees on that first one. I'm not able to do that, but you do bend, and then you shoot out. And again, try to get a little bit lower than I can go there. But yeah, and then you're gonna step. Wait, I feel like I'm blanking on a move. Let me just double check. Oh no, it's just the same way. Okay. Okay, so after you hit and 6, 7 is like a same sort of pull we did on this move. It's that same pull move on 7, and then go 8 and, sorry, I almost forgot this part. 7, 8 and, your hands are like down in front of you. It's almost like you're like driving a cart, and then you pull into yourself here. Okay, watch me do this. It might take you, make sure you're going the right direction with this, because I know it gets hard to get, or it's easy to get turned around when we're in 2D. But, so, you pulled up from this, you're gonna step right, left, and then you're gonna step right, and you're gonna pull this direction, and then you're gonna step left, right, you're turning around yourself, step together and face the front, yeah? So you're stepping to the left here, and you step right, and then you're gonna do a big circle around and end to face the front, but you only have like 3 steps. And it's kind of it's like a weird circle bit. It's not a spin, it's just a step in a circle, but you only have you have less steps than you would think to do it. But yeah, so you end here on 6, you're gonna pull up on 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah? So that's the other thing, is that as you're coming around, your right hand is gonna start like close to your like left cheek, and then it goes around your face, circles out, and comes up. Let me make sure you can see what my hand is doing there. So you pull this direction, you're stepping left, right, then as you're facing the front again, your hand is coming around, almost like you're blowing a kiss, but like not quite, your hand's like flat, and then you turn it to the outside, and you're like watching it this whole time. It's a very like dramatic moment, and your left hand just tucks behind your back. We're almost done, okay. So you're up from, we ended on 4 and 6, 7, 7 is the pull up, and then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? I wanna remember.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, it's on the, that's what I wanted to remember. Yeah. So you pull up on 7, and then it's baby, close your eyes. Yeah, so each foot is a word that he's saying, basically. So you pull up on 7, baby, close your eyes. Round. Oh, sorry, close your eyes. Oh, I forgot the oh bit. Yes. This is the part I get a little mixed up. It's very similar to the to be part, but it's the other direction. Da da. So you're gonna end up facing the left instead of the, maybe you're facing the, yeah. Because last time you were turning this way for this part. You're here, you're gonna step out on the left foot and then turn. And your hands are just going ta ta, very sharply. You should end up kind of wide, sorry. So step out here kind of wide, and then you're gonna do body rolls down. But it's like a butt body roll. Ta, ta. The backup dancers are very clearly like lifting their heel to get their butt into it more. Kai doesn't do that as much. He's more focused on the stomach as usual. But yeah, it's ta ta da da, and your hit, and then around, and that's the end. The last bit is just him traveling. So yeah, we finished it. Okay, so close your eyes. Oh, da 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 da. I want to say it's 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and is that same and hit on 4 that we're going 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay. Okay, let's do that a couple times with music, and then we'll put it all together. I think I went a little bit slow in that last section, sorry. It's just wanted to make sure you were getting that turn down correctly. Let's just start from the peaches section. The like da 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 da, that part.
Close your eyes. 그저 느껴봐. 서로를 나눠 마신 찰나의 순간.
Sorry, I don't bother doing the last turn at the section. Hopefully that made sense. Let's do that one more time, and then we're going to put it all together because we only have a few minutes left.
Close your eyes. 그저 느껴봐. 서로를 나눠 마신 찰나의 순간.
He goes just have his little moment with more of the backup dancers. All right, hopefully that last half wasn't too bad. We went over it pretty fast, but it's not nearly as hard as the first part, I think. I'm gonna go over all of the choreography one more time, trying to go over counts and musical cues, and then we're gonna try it with music 75, and then we'll try 100. Okay, so one more time from the beginning. Baby girl, you're like 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, hit, brush, brush. 6, you're gonna step forward or step back, step, step. 8 and sweetness. 3, 4, 5, feels good to be the bad guy. Hit, hit, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7, baby, close 4 eyes, oh, da 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 da, hit, da, da, da. Yeah, whole section. All right, drink a little bit of water, and we're gonna do it at 75 and then 100.
미소 짓게 만들어 널 더 끌어안게 해
5, 6, 5, 6.
Pretty girl you're like peaches soft하게 감싸 이 맘 가득 번진 sweetness Feels good to be the bad guy 너무 달콤한 기분 Baby close your eyes 그저 느껴봐 서로를 나눠 마신 찰나의 순간
I feel like it's 75. I feel really confident about it. We're gonna see how 100 goes. I'm gonna do it. We're in two. I know we're at 8. We're gonna do it 2 more times at 100. The first time I'm gonna count a bunch, and then the second time I'm not, just so you can have that to have it without me like counting over the music. But yeah, let's do it once with me counting, and then once without. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2,
soft하게 감싸 이 맘 가득 번진 sweetness Feels good to be the bad guy 둘이 헤매는 너무 달콤한 기분 Baby close your eyes 그저 느껴봐 서로를 나눠 마신 찰나의 순간
It's hard. All right, one more time. One more time. I'm just going to count into it, and then I'm not going to count throughout the rest. Okay. 5, 6, 5.
Pretty girl you like peaches soft하게 감싸 이 맘 가득 번진 sweetness Feels good to be the bad guy 둘이 헤매는 딜 너무 달콤한 기분 Baby close your eyes 그저 느껴봐 서로를 나눠 마신 찰나의 순간
I messed up one part in the middle. Okay, I got to do it one more. I got to do it one more time. I'm going to fix it. 5, 6, 5.
Pretty girl you like peaches soft하게 감싸 이 맘 가득 번진 sweetness
I'm too tired, y'all. I messed up this part in the middle. Now I'm going to take a small break. And maybe I'll try filming it one more time. I hope y'all are doing okay. I'm sorry I'm a little bit at the end. Okay. I gotta do it right. I'm gonna do this. Got this.
Pretty girl you like peaches soft하게 감싸
y'all so much for coming. I know this was a really hard dance. That's why we labeled it advanced, because it's hard. There's a lot of little tricky timings and it's fast. But I hope y'all guys stuck in there and you can practice it more. If you do get it down, you want to post it, please do tag me, Mindy Pyle Dance on Instagram, or you can tag KPopUpSF. We love to see the dances that you'll film, and especially when we're not in class, we don't get to see everybody do the dance. So we'd love to see those videos. And if you want to donate to class, all of this goes to K-Pop Up right now, into our funds for the future. You can Venmo me at Mindy-Pyle. Thanks everybody. Hope y'all have a good night.